name is Tamara Rivera. I'm class of 2021.
And I'm Mikaela, class of 2023.
As part of my senior project, we've been leading a student forum where we worked with custodial employees throughout the semester and created this performance together.
Sweep Off Your Feet features the creative work of custodial operations employees in collaboration with students in our student forum. Forklift Dance Works, the Center for Arts, and Physical Plant all came together to help make this happen. This performance highlights some of the work that is unseen and underappreciated, but essential to the life and survival of Wesleyan. Please stick around afterwards for a panel discussion with the students and staff, where we will also share ways that you can get involved in this work. Enjoy the show.
Este espectáculo presenta el trabajo creativo de los empleados de operaciones de SMD, en colaboración con los estudiantes en nuestra clase. Forklift Dance Works, CFA y Physical Plant se unieron para ayudar a que esto suceda. Este espectáculo destaca parte del trabajo que no se ve y se menosprecia, pero que es esencial para la vida y supervivencia de Wesleyan. Por favor, quédense para un panel de discusión con los estudiantes y el personal. También vamos a compartir varias formas en cómo ustedes pueden involucrarse en este trabajo. Disfruten el espectáculo y por favor, recuérdense que whenever you see an essential worker around you, darle gracias a ellos. All right, enjoy the show.
Mi nombre es Maria Porquillo, inicié aquí, mañana conmigo, como amigas somos, me trajo y hasta la fecha de hoy, estamos. Tengo 24 años, en Usdan University, mi piso es el B, hay 3 baños, después vengo al 2, segundo piso, tienes estudios, salones, pasillos, baño, limpiar ahora con este COVID, limpiar el COVID, alfombra, cuartitos, el segundo piso. Porque hago siempre lo he amado, porque me ha gustado. Y no pienso que cambiarme así. Unos cambios, sí. Un poquito más de precauciones tenemos, otros líquidos que hay. Dicen que les hace como daño ese líquido, a mí no me hace nada de daño, todo está bien. Y se nos recortó un poco, pero estamos con el tiempo igual, ningún problema. Que sepa que qué bueno que nos valorizan aquí la gente es muy buena, todos los de esta billing, maravillosos. Y cuando quiera que ellos estén ahí estamos también, nunca hemos tenido un problema, perfecto esta cita. Nada difícil hay. Todo es posible. Metiéndole ganas, nada me detiene. Todo lo bueno.
un amigo me trajo a hacer un reemplazo y me quedé ya aquí. Ya llevo 22 años. Yo no cambiaría. En ese momento nada, yo me siento confortable con el trabajo. Hemos tenido un apoyo muy grande en los estudiantes. Y cuando yo empecé a esta época, los muchachos son más conscientes de la limpieza. Son más, como que valoran más la limpieza. De no tirar las botellas en todas partes, de no dejar mucho reguero. Y son como más formales con el personal de limpieza ahora, 20 años, que eran como más antipáticos con los de la limpieza. Pero nosotros no podemos decir nada, ni tanto de los estudiantes como de los profesores o del personal. Todos son pues bien con nosotros y nos tratan bien y nos respetan.
Forklift Dance Works. Forklift Dance Works is a community-based dance company in Austin, Texas. Somos una compañía de danza con la comunidad basado en Texas, en la ciudad de Austin. Yo he estado trabajando aquí en Wesleyan para 5 más años. ¿Cuántos años, Barry? Yeah. Muchos años. Been working here at Wesleyan as a guest artist for over 5 years. And I first of all want to thank the CFA, Gianni, Fiona, all the staff at the CFA, Barry, the COE, for all of their support for us. And of course, the fabulous staff and students who are part of this project this summer. So here they are. This semester. I think it's the summer. No sé por qué estoy pensando que es ya la primavera. Pero no, este semestre. Entonces, tenemos algunas preguntas. Entonces, si ustedes tienen preguntas, if you have questions, we can hear from you. But I want you to know that this is part of a larger project. Esto es parte de un proyecto más grande. Pero antes de empezar, puedes levantar la mano, raise your hand if you are a campus employee here. If you are un empleado de la universidad, raise your hand high. If you are a campus employee, come on. Manos arriba. Let's give everybody a round of applause. It is so great to have you campus employees here with us today. Gracias por venir, ustedes empleadores de la universidad. So this is a larger project about building relationship and greater collaboration, understanding, recognition, and appreciation for our campus staff here at Wesleyan. Eso es un proyecto más grande para mejorar, Tamara, tienes que ayudarme, mejorar las relaciones, la clima, cómo es trabajar aquí como empleado de la universidad. Estamos intentando mejorar esto. This is a project to try to improve the lives of the people who are essential to the campus functioning.
Y para apreciar ustedes más por el trabajo que ustedes hacen.
And we're starting with students and staff. So this semester, these amazing students, who I'm going to introduce, embedded with the campus staff, worked alongside and learned about their jobs. Tamara?
Estos estudiantes aquí, durante este semestre, estaban trabajando juntos con estos empleados aquí durante este semestre, una vez a la semana.
Y esto hemos hecho también con los empleadores del physical plant. So the staff at the physical plant have also hosted students. I see them here today, right, Dean? And again, oh, there's Mario in the back too. And we are all together working on a larger project that's going to premiere in October, right here on the field with campus staff. Okay, so estamos trabajando un proyecto más grande que va a incluir más empleadores del campus aquí en octubre. And we know we have more stories to share, more issues to address, and more work to do. So this is the beginning, certainly not the end. Ya tenemos más historias, más cuentos para compartir, más trabajo para hacer here at Wesleyan. So let's start with some introductions. First we have la señora Yocasta. ¿Sabes de dónde viene Yocasta? La República Dominicana, ¿no? Se nota, ¿no? So, vamos a dar un aplauso a Yocasta Genao, que trabaja en Exley para 18 años. Yocasta has been working in Exley for 18 years. Tenemos también Sandra Estrada. Sandra trabaja en el CFA for 22 years. Sandra Estrada. Maria Porquillo. Maria works in the Usdan Library. She's been working there for 24 years. Lloyd Jones has also been part of the project.
My joke.
Lloyd Jones has been working in Usdan. Lloyd has 6 years in Usdan. Oh wait, we're going to start with Meg. Sorry, Meg. Meg Wiley, raise your hand, Meg. Meg worked closely with Yocasta this semester. Class of 22, thank you, Meg. Sam Leter worked with Sandra, also class of 22. Tamara Rivera. Now Tamara directed this project. We want to give Tamara a big hand. Tamara, class of 21, worked with Maria. And of course, Mikaela Marcotullio, who worked with Lloyd, class of 23. So we're going to start with this question para los empleadores. Un momento
favorito de este semestre de trabajando con los estudiantes.
One of your highlights, one of your most favorite moments from working with students this semester. Okay. We're going to try to clean these mics in between. So give us just a second. But we'll start with Yocasta sharing a highlight of working with a student, with Meg this semester.
Yo trabajé con Megan y con Megan, a mí me encantaba porque los miércoles ella trabaja muy rápido y se me va el tiempo rápido. Por eso me gustaba trabajar con ella.
Yocasta used to love working with Meg because every Wednesday she would be able to leave quickly because she would help her clean really fast. She was a clean worker. It was really quick.
Yo trabajé con Sam. Siempre me daba mucha pena que siempre a las 4 de la mañana. Sandra, estoy afuera. Excelente para trabajar. Yo creo que él aprendió muchas cosas de la limpieza y me encantó trabajar con él.
Sam was an excellent worker. He was always there on time, and he learned a lot from working with me about the cleaning that we do.
Ronnie? Yep. Yeah, it's not working. Okay.
Creo que mi favorita también fue Tamara, porque todos los jueves ella me ayudaba. En ese día es que es un poquito más pesado, pero como quiera me ayudaba en todo lo que yo lo mandaba, ella bien obediente. Gracias Tamara, gracias a que me lo haya enviado. Gracias.
Maria said that I was always there every Thursday, which is the toughest time to clean, and that I was very obedient. She loved it. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. Oh, wait.
Okay, my name is Lloyd. Working with Mikaela.
Yeah!
It was fun. It was a challenge. The best part working with her was the day she come when I do the mail room. So she was a lot of help down in the mail room. So Mikaela, you earned a lot with me. So I'm working.
Él gozó trabajando con Mikaela. Ella vino los días que estaba arreglando los envíos y ella ayudó mucho y aprendió mucho y gozó mucho con él.
So Lloyd, will you pass the mic to Mikaela and we're happy to play. Okay, so students, share something you learned. What I've heard from students working on this project is for many of them, they learn things they don't learn in any other way on campus. Que ellos aprenden cosas que no aprenden en clase. That they learn, that these are lessons that they take to the rest of their lives. So Mikaela, share us a highlight, please.
Yeah, so in this project in general, I feel so blessed, I feel so privileged to be able to spend time with people that a lot of Wesleyan students just pass on through the university without ever speaking to or hearing the stories of. And Lloyd, for one, has so many stories that just blow my mind and teach me things that I'd never known before. And we have a really good time. You know, I love getting to know the Usdan community because I think everybody who works in Usdan is really connected. They all have their jokes and they have their, you know, they have fun. So it is a really, really wonderful experience not only to get to know Lloyd, but to get to know everybody in the building. And I feel like, you know, a little bit more integrated and part of the university than I would be if I just passed on through without ever making these relationships. So, Tamara?
Mikaela dice que trabajando con Lloyd, ella aprendió mucho de él como una persona y también pudo conectarse con más gente que trabaja en Usdan. Y por eso ella tiene una familia más grande en Wesleyan, no solamente estudiantes, pero los trabajadores que están aquí también, y sabe la historia de ellos.
Can everyone hear me? Yeah, working with Sandra has been really incredible. I think this whole project has made me feel just more appreciative of all the work from custodial workers on campus, because I feel like for a lot of students, we don't actually see all the behind the scenes that keeps our desks and floors just spotless here, and the amount of work that all the workers here do is really, truly outstanding. And working with Sandra, especially in the CFA, you know, those arts videos get really messy from all the crafts that students do. And just seeing Sandra just being so optimistic and always so dedicated and hardworking every time doing the job shadowing was really beautiful to see. And also just like the workers here carry so much institutional memory as well. Like Sandra, for example, has been here for 22 years, and just learning more about the past history of the school here through discussions and the friendships that were created was really meaningful and impactful. So I definitely recommend this for any student who wants to learn more about how the school is functioning and just more about the community here and what's keeping it thriving. So yeah, it's been a really meaningful learning experience.
Trabajando con Sandra en CFA fue un buen tiempo. Él aprendió mucho de la historia de Wesleyan porque ella ha trabajado aquí por 22 años y él solamente está aquí por 4 años y él aprende mucho de ella. Y también vio que hacía un reguero ahí con todas esas cosas de arte, pero que Sandra siempre estaba positiva y dedicada a su trabajo. Y eso le impactó mucho a él y siempre le va a recordar que todos los estudiantes deben tomar una clase o encontrarse en este trabajo porque es bien impactivo y deben hacerlo.
Working with Casa was such a wonderful experience. Definitely one of the things that I learned that you don't normally think about is how different the workers' lives here are compared to those that don't have to get up at 2 a.m. to come to work, or 8 a.m. to get here and clean for us. And things that we really don't think about is like during COVID, they were here the entire time. And these are the people that are here keeping us safe. They're the ones making sure that everything around us is sanitized, and they're working extra hard to keep us safe. So really just having an inside look at that and seeing how much harder people have to work. Also really surprised that grown adults don't know how to flush toilets. That's definitely one thing. Flush your toilets, ladies and gentlemen, please. Thank you.
Trabajando con Yocasta fue maravilloso. Como un estudiante tú no piensas en los trabajadores y como ellos tienen que levantarse a las 2 de la mañana para limpiar. Y también fue difícil durante COVID porque nosotros nos fuimos, pero ellos todavía estaban aquí limpiando. Y no pensamos en todo eso, en todo el trabajo que ellos hacen. Y también que gente no flochean su toilet y deben hacerlo. Y me encantaba aprender de ella.
So I think we have time for one, maybe 2 questions. para el cast, para el grupo? Anybody have a burning question? Okay, introduce yourself. I know, introduce yourself.
All right, so first of all, Tamara, great job once again. Everyone that has not met her personally, you need to do it. She has done great things for Wesleyan, and she will do great things for the rest of her life. For the performers, okay? First of all, how nervous were you at the beginning? And at the end, how gratifying is this? And I think we need to get this through the whole community, that doing something like this, hey, we're going to have our feelings of nerves, but it's worth it in the long run to be together and to meet these new people.
Thank you, Dave.
¿Estaban nerviosos durante el show, durante el espectáculo? No. Pero se sienten mucho mejor después de hacerlo.
Sí, ya se la iglesia.
Un poquito.
Well, and I just have to say that Dean has performed in forklift collaborative projects for years now. And I remember que Dean ha bailado con nosotros para muchos años aquí en Wesleyan. And I remember Clara, one of the students who really started this work here, Clara, inició este trabajo aquí en Wesleyan, preguntó a él, Dean, how does it feel to get up there by yourself? And he said, does LeBron James care when people watch him play basketball? He's like, when you're the best, it's fine. A LeBron James no importa. El público mira cuando está jugando, ¿no? Okay, so any other quick question before we tell you one last thing? Otra empleadora or anybody from SMT, any fellow employees have a question, una pregunta, una observación? ¿Qué quieren? No. Okay. Anybody else? Well, thank you all. ¿No? Yeah, ¿algo más, María? ¿Sí?
Con un poco de palabras solamente.
¿Tú quieres hablar?
Quiero decirle a todos los estudiantes, todos los que tuvieron que ver con esto, que muchas gracias, porque nos invitaron a participar por primera vez. Y no lo hicimos muy bien, pero algo.
Fantástico lo hicieron.
Thank you, Maria. Thank you, Maria said thank you so much for giving us this chance. I want to say that Maria, Yocasta, and Sandra started Tuesday working on this material for a couple hours. Then they had a couple hours yesterday. And that was it. So, what professionals they are. Son muy profesionales. ¿No? Okay, lastly, I want to introduce you to Gretchen Lamont. Yo quiero presentarles a Gretchen Lamont, que es una alumna, how do you say, alumni?
Ella se graduó de Wesleyan.
Ajá, entonces Gretchen está trabajando conmigo, con Forklift ahora, y ella les va a decir cómo pueden reunirse con nosotros en este proyecto más grande que van a ver en octubre. Okay, Mario?
Okay.
So, escucha, porque Gretchen's going to tell you how you can get involved.
Yes, can you all hear me okay?
Yes.
Okay, so yeah, Allison said we're doing a big show in October, and we need your help. We're going to need lots of support, and we want, people from across campus involved. Okay, so we have an advisory committee with faculty, staff, students, all coming together to support this to be a long-term project, sustain these relationships in an ongoing way. Allison and I also, for students, will be teaching a class in the fall where you can work on the performance with us, work with staff the way these students have this semester, and help us put the show together. So please, you can come talk to us. You can talk to Lily Gallagher. Do you want to wave? Lily and Ronnie Arma at the CFA. So talk to any of us if you want more information about how to get involved. We want you to be part of this.
El próximo año, Forklift Dance Works va a ser un gran espectáculo, más grande que lo hicimos hoy, y quieren que más estudiantes, más gente en general que se involucran en este proyecto, y también se pueden involucrar en el grupo para unirse cada vez en cuando para hablar de cómo hacerlo. O también tienen un clase el próximo semestre que estudiantes pueden tomar para ayudar con el proyecto. Y también solamente pueden contactar a Lily Gallagher o a Ronnie, que está acá, para encontrar formas para involucrarse en este trabajo.
So Tamara, I want you to end with a few words, okay, since this is your project, but I forgot to thank Kevin and Jeff. So are they here? Yes. Thank you, Jeff. I think just wrap us up with some words from you.
So I just want to give a big thank you to obviously Kevin and Jeff for their support with this project. Every time we needed something, they were there. And I want to thank Mario and Dean and Mike Conti, all of the people I first started working in this project for physical plant, where I first got started 3 years ago, and how they influenced me to dream bigger. And I want to thank all the students in my student forum. I couldn't do it without you guys, especially my co-leader, Mikaela. And I want to thank all the participants who decided to be in the show, because I know it was an odd question to ask to be in a performance, especially when no custodial employees have been involved yet. But they were gung-ho about it, they were amazing. And thank you to all the custodial staff workers throughout the year who allowed me to job shadow them, such as Astrid, who is here watching. Thank you for getting me started in this work. And thank you, Forklift Dance Works, for introducing me to this work and providing me with some mentorship and support throughout the whole process. Couldn't do it without all of you guys. And the CFA, Ronnie and Fiona, big help. Cannot do without them. And I just want this to be a hallmark of Wesleyan, that we're always appreciating and supporting the staff on campus, just like we appreciate the professors, because they're just as fundamental to the survivorship of this campus, and there's also the long-standing community. So I want them to be highlighted always, and for this to always be a thing that we do at Wesleyan. And that's really just the goal of this project. So if we can get more student involvement, more faculty involvement, spread the word, get STEM inside. You don't only need arts and theater, it's something for everyone. And you'll create a family for always, and broaden the relationships that you have here on campus. And it will definitely impact you for the rest of your life. So yeah, thank you for coming. Gracias.